Cannondale handlebar on a giant bike. Is that wrong, or does that not matter? Let me know in the comments what you think. So a lot of things have changed about bikes in the last couple of decades, but one of the big ones is how the bikes fit us. For example, the shape of the handlebars, shape of the shifter brake levers. Now, saddles, you can swap in a different saddle, no problem, but handlebars and stems present some different challenges when you're talking about bikes that are a little bit older, 10, 20, 30 years old. And what I noticed is that handlebars used to curve downward a lot more and then curve back up, as opposed to a little bit newer, they started to be a little bit more of a gentle transition, and then nowadays you see a fairly flat transition across the top of the handlebar there, and a little bit more gradual curve to give you a little bit more comfortable place to put your hands. So if you want to duplicate something like that on a newer bike, a lot of people are just going to reach for that Quill stem adapter right away, but there's alternatives. I wanted to have a more modern compact geometry handlebar on this Fuji Connoisseur, but I definitely wanted to keep the original fork, which really matches the bike nicely and has some kind of cool details. If you look, you know, it does have that straight tapered fork blade, but also these kind of cool fleur-de-lis details. Wow, this thing's dirty. And down at the bottom too, by the dropouts, these kind of cool fleur-de-lis shapes. But I wanted the bike to be comfortable for me, and I wanted it to have that more compact geometry handlebar. So I went ahead and picked up a Deda Piega handlebar with a 26.0 clamp diameter. Deda is one of the few companies that's doing kind of a modern handlebar shape with a 26.0 clamp diameter. It is a real nice handlebar. It's been very comfortable for me. The most important thing to know about the Deda handlebars is that they run really narrow. They measure their handlebars differently than everybody else. So for example, if you want to run a 42 centimeter handlebar on your bike, you've really got to buy a 44 from Deda to get the right size. By the way, I recently picked up this Trek 2000 kind of vintage with all Campagnolo parts, and I'm trying to decide what to do with it. If I should keep the Campagnolo stuff, if I should change up the cockpit, or if I should just freshen it up, clean up some of the surface rust, tune it up, and try and keep it as original as possible. I won't tell you how much I paid for it, but you know, I think I got a pretty good deal. It already doesn't have a matching rear wheel, so wouldn't be so horrible to change it up. Another great option if you're doing a Restomod or a drop bar conversion would be the Uno handlebar with a 25.4 clamp diameter, which is the diameter that came on a lot of the old Quill mountain bike stems or other flat bar handlebar bikes. As you can see, I didn't have to use a Quill adapter with this. I was able to use this pretty modern, you know, short reach, shallow drop handlebar with the Sensa R7 shifter brake levers, and it does have that 25.4 clamp diameter to the handlebar. And they also make them in black, and you can see that kind of gradual curve shape and short reach, shallow drop. The Uno bars I picked up on AliExpress. They're probably about 25 bucks, and the Deda Piega Compact handlebars with the 26.0 clamp diameter, they're definitely more expensive than they were when I picked them up. I think I bought like 6 sets of those handlebars at the time because I knew I'd be doing those type of projects. and the price has gone up quite a bit, but I found it on modernbike.com. You might find them someplace else too. And that's pretty much it. I wanted to do a quick video about different handlebar options if you want to stick with a quill stem and not use a quill stem adapter. So I hope that helps somebody with their projects, and have a good day.